Welcome back everyone, let's play Infinity Walls with me, BrainBoy 20. Where we last left off we had an absolutely horrible experience, I think, in ranked play. And now I feel every urge to use my solo play deck, because that's just much better. So we're going to do normal play, in infinite mode with solo play. And when I come back I will have started a game. So, let's catch you then. And we have a game, Agua the Academic. And okay, we're gonna have disconnections of the game again. Now I know what I did poorly last time. I really should replace him, as he should be a once-in-a-while type deal, but I honestly don't care. So this person seems to be playing a hybrid of 3 separate factions, meaning they could pull up almost anything. I've hit end turn, because I've got nothing to play on turn 1, which sucks. Anyway, first things first, we're going to do Inevitable Dead, mostly because getting him out of the field, while a good idea as it prevents him from dying, gets to be painful later on. Yes, that makes perfect sense, no. Having him out right away is not nice, because he gets targeted down immediately. I just want to have some bigger targets on the field. Most notably, I want to get the Revive Chain going. And then I'll get the Recurring Nightmare, and then we'll see if it's possible to get Zomborg out. Honestly, Zomborg isn't on high priority, even though he's a fairly good card, especially with what he evolves into. Oh yeah, Death Worshipper. That's going to be really, really fun to mess with. I'll have you in the defensive zone, and I'll keep you in the assault zone. Let me guess, you're gonna kill me off. You're gonna start off with a mass death? When was mass death? I thought that was a higher cost. Okay. Secluded construct. Okay, never mind. It doesn't have to be a target artificial character. That makes perfect sense. I'm not going to try to question the logic there. I'm going to put you out on the field. Hey, you might attack my support zone. That'll probably suck. I'll put the Endless Dead in the defense zone, and I'll keep you behind it. No. Here's where the problem is going to start. Because I don't know what you're going to do. Okay, perfect timing! He'll get the healing, but that's not going to stop. Oh, all characters take 4 damage. Well then, I was hoping you would have evolved past that, but that's not the case. And that gives you a huge buff. Well, Zomborg, you're going to be revived soon. Now, if I can only get eaten by zombies, but no, I'm just going to pull out an Assassinate because you're way too tough to keep existing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that your card? Put you in the defensive zone because you're a good throwaway, and Zomborg gets his revival. Okay, so that's how this is going to be played out, eh? So we'll summon you in the defensive, in the support zone. We'll replay the Recurring Nightmare unless... Great. Okay, we'll undo that. Okay, let's try that again. Cancel? We'll undo all moves. Okay. Play him again. Then we'll summon you, as I suspect a few cards are going to die. Oh, there's nothing to revive. Nothing has died. Somehow. Assault zone, please. And knowing that a mass death is probably going to happen, we're just going to actually pull... We're just gonna leave it like this. Flames of War. Or Winds of War, sorry. Well... that would be dangerous were it not for the fact that I've got so many ways that my cards only get stronger with death. And I'm just gonna leave him alive, because I have no issues with this. Reoccurring Nightmare in defensive, in the assault zone, him in the defensive. Winds of War again. Maybe? No, he hasn't played. Now might be a good idea to consider assassination, but I've got nothing of my permanent removal. I don't even know if my deck has permanent removal, which is going to make Aleta somewhat difficult to deal with. That is Aleta, Immortal Sorceress, for anyone who doesn't remember. Right, I'm going to get hit really hard soon. Okay, we're going to throw you in the defensive zone, as you guys can take the hits. You will go into the... Actually, this setup will... Okay, actually, yeah, we'll do it this way. And she can't Winds of War out of it. I'm fairly certain that you can't move cards out of the Assault Zone if you Winds of War. But that means most of her cards will survive, but so will most of mine. You will go into the defensive zone. How is my morale looking? Morale is looking just fine. So another revival. And I will shuffle away Rift to the Old World. What I should be doing is placing my reoccurring Nightmare in the defensive zone so I can revive him from the grave again, actually. Or at least attempt to. And if not, he'll do a lot of damage and not die. Nope. Saw right through me. Now, cannon fire is also going to be annoying. Well, I've got my grave robbed, so if I need to, I can do some forced permanent removal. So in the defensive zone will be these two, as they'll power up this guy to hopefully survive something. However, these people will power up equally, so I don't know about this. As for people to kill off really quickly, probably the... Actually, I can drag you down. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. And we'll have these two jokers in the assault zone. In the meantime... Another Cursed Revival. And we will shuffle out Vandalize from my hand, and pull up an Army of the Dead, which is going to suck if they kill them all off. Full-on Assault Zone, which means this is probably going to go die. What is the Death Ray hit? It's the zombie... Okay, I think I might die this turn from my poor plays. No, this is just a lot of death. Which means they're going to hit really hard, but I don't think it's going to be an end of the game. No, it is not. Right. This will be played in this fashion. Kill off the strongest. I'm fairly certain you will remain in the attack zone. Defend, 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 defend again. And we might hold out. Up, Heat Wave. Never mind, we're dead. No, no, I could have saved it if I would have moved everything to my defensive zone, but I assumed that they didn't have a Heat Wave. Ah well. Good game! Wasn't as abysmal as the last one. I have to check what I have in solo play because I have no memory. However, methinks it's time for an unpacking. Let me check the storefront. Cards. Can I? I cannot. Never mind. What did I have in that deck? Because I don't remember, and that's going to bother me. So that is what I had. Is there anything I want to shift around? Not really. We'll move him into the main deck. Oh, requires sleep. Let me guess. You require 3? Who requires 3? No. Poison? No. Eaten by zombie? No. You? Infected pack leader? No. 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 What required 3? I don't remember. Inevitable Deads. If I get rid of them, I would be able to have one of these as my commander. But they're always good cards to play. We'll have a zombie scavenger here. And we'll shuffle in another zombie scavenger. I'm actually unaware of any cards that would specifically... Oh wait, can I find another zombie scavenger? No, I actually don't have another. No. We'll save. Oh, well, we don't actually add more cards to this, so it's a fairly okay deck still. Really, I should only have 40, but I feel every urge to have a ton of cards that I really don't need, like Vandalize. In fact, so much so cards... Odds are I don't encounter enough artifacts for it to matter. He says, knowing full well he's going to encounter artifacts soon. I actually encounter more rifts to the old world than I do artifacts. So I'll just kick those two out, because I really don't need them. And we'll go into my solo play deck, and when we come, never mind. Well then, we'll just play the Wealthy Noble right off the bat. Nothing else to play. I already got Agent Coil, but I don't feel any urge to play Agent Coil. Instead, I will play the Undead Man and put him out into the field immediately. And then Assault Zone. Knowing he can't assault right off the bat, these are my defenses. Or at least I'll be attacking him ruthlessly. And trying to apply some early game pressure. Now... I could do some forced removal. What does he have? No characters gain that. Can I? No, I can't call it shot the Secluded Constructor as much as I'd like to think that is. I'm going to do this because I know he's going to be in the defensive zone after this. And I'm just going to prevent the Secluded Constructor from doing just that. Nice try. So, what now? Well, I'm sufficiently ahead where I'm just going to play out all the Inevitable Deads and Agent Coil. So the Inevitable Deads will provide some more useful DPS, and he's starting to buff himself, which is going to become problematic if he gets played. However, for now I'm just going to have the Inevitable Deads splayed out for the field, because I don't know that they have any mass removal. I don't remember any of the mass removal from those decks, which usually isn't a good sign, as it means we've got to be completely and utterly annihilated by it. But in the meantime, I will actually have this guy go and do some assaults because he's got some damage. Oh, cannons, cannons, cannons. It's the Inevitable Deads, which isn't that problematic for me, and I still do a healthy amount of damage to him. Now I'm going to pull Agent Coil back because that just makes him a huge target, and then I'll put these people out on the front. Wait a minute, why did I play? Oh yeah, I did play a Risen of Avalanche. But we'll play another just because it's a very good idea, and we'll actually place him out in the field. In the support zone. Makes more sense. Now, thank you for killing the Inevitable Deads. I'm just going to start sacrificing these. Thank you so very much. Now, he's got Infect, but I don't feel like using that just yet. I'm going to try to kill off everything on his side of the field simultaneously. If I get lucky, he won't remove Agent Coil until he gets his Omega. I kill everything with 2 health on board, which will be incredibly useful as it'll cut off any ability he's got to rebuild. If not, well, we're going to have a problem. Sage of Strength, and he gets his buffs, which kills that off exactly as I wanted. Well, not really exactly as I wanted, it's really useful that he did because I can now revive it. Now, he is not Omega Death just yet. This guy most definitely is, and we'll have some defenders out in front, a Risen of Avalanche for protection. Actually, we'll have 2 defensive cards, because I see this going to start to hurt me relatively soon. No Feasts of Dead, so I will activate and draw another Inevitable Dead from the grave, and I will pay and call up another card. Secluded Constructor, which is going to hurt scouting missions. Oh, Sage of Strength, why must you be a dick? Alright, so I would have to kill you off to prevent the revivals. He gains Flying, which can counter all this, but it will kill him. As much as I would wish it wouldn't, it will definitely kill him. But this will also kill him this turn if he doesn't stop it. Now, is there anything I should really kill off? I will actually play Eaten by Zombies on the Balanced Warrior. Summon up another. As I'm acutely aware of what's probably going to happen, he's going to shove all his defenders here, and I could end this now if I get lucky. Nothing to revive, or at least nothing worth reviving. Give him a okay, anti-air missile. Good work. Although I could have thought of better ideas for that. I should have probably considered killing off this secluded constructor. And now we've got the cyber-infested dragon, which is going to hurt him no matter what he does. If he kills it, all these guys get a massive boost. Actually, I'll have him on the defense. In the defensive zone, sorry. And as customary, we'll kill you off. Not really as customary, but you get the idea, probably. I have no way of reviving him. I think I've said this 1,000 times before. And at this point, I'm actually kind of annoyed that these two cards are still in existence. As such, I will kill off the Sage of Secluded Constructor. He's just really annoying. Anti-iron missile, just fine by me. Well, of course, no preemptive. Did the assassinate not work? Okay, thank you. Wait, anti-air missile doesn't... What? Hang on. Hang on. Anti-air missile. Kill target creature in a combat zone flying. You died. Why don't I have my... They changed that. Have I been stupid all along? Okay. Defenders up. We didn't lose much out of that. I was supposed to gain 6 of these in my graveyard, but apparently not, unless he did Grave Rob on me. No, there's nothing that says that that should have happened in that particular order. Draw a card. We'll actually draw a second card. Now we have all our Grave Robs, which means we have the useless hand. We'll activate and revive from the grave, even though I really should have brought them back to life. Here comes Operation, here comes this Sage of Strength, which means they will live this round only. He comes back to life on my side of the field. He's going to get to be extremely tough if I don't break through this line. And I'm not getting any other cards. Things that I should kill off now. We'll definitely deal with you, so you don't become a nuisance. Summon you... No, wait. Almost forgot. This guy is more useful, just because we didn't get the buffs otherwise. And... Oh, I don't mean to play, I mean to activate. The Overwhelming Dead, which is now almost utterly useless. However, I will play it. Sad as it may be, I've no means to buff that card, but I'm just going to shove him out there. Not playing this as well as I should, and we're going to shuffle out a Grave Rob, because they have nothing that comes back to life, and we have a card that might save us, but at this point in time, I think I've just ran out of steam. Oh yay, he lives. Wait a minute, is this a location? No, it's an artifact. Gee! Wonder why, okay. We'll move everything out into the defensive zone that we really don't need. Anything else can go into the assault zone in descending order. And this person will be played, as well as you, because if all of these start dying off, well, we are going to get really lucky. Summons abound. And there's no way we can really die off this turn, and once these start dropping like flies, actually speaking of dropping like flies, we're going to put some of these out on the front lines, and let's go. I should have put 3 out on the front lines, but apparently not. Apparently that wasn't a good enough idea. Right, infected pack leader, which makes these 3/3s. Since there's basically nothing defending them, and I've got no mass removal, we're gonna have to go with an all-in. An all-in desperation gambit. Well, we could say all-in, but I always need a backup plan. So unless they get a somewhat large buff, why isn't he using more? Unless I'm just not paying any attention. Right. More assault teams, go. Can't this be used exhaust any number of characters? With the amount of characters you could have been exhausting, that could have been completed several times over, and would be stopping me right now. Now, of course, this hurts. And in fact, to ensure that I'm not going to die, I'm just going to put a couple of defenders here, just to stem the tide, so to speak. And to make sure I don't die of morale loss. Cancel, it doesn't matter how much I have in there, just to ensure that I don't die of morale loss. And I might as well play this, as I've got nothing better to do. Anything possibly useful will be removed. Extended operation. And turn. All defenders, you don't have anything that could save you there. War Machine, why aren't you... Okay, you finally got your first War Machine, I'm guessing. Feast of the Dead to bring my morale up. But victory nonetheless. Good game! And now we have enough infinity points for the first booster pack, of which I'm going to purchase Pure Infestation. So to the store, cards, Trinity Wars Infestation Booster Pack. Right, let us see what we got. The latest discovery. I should have expected as such. Contain Parallel Rift. Nice location. Aether Acolyte. Overwhelming Dead. I can finally put another one in my deck. Wreckful Walrus, not useful. Flame Dawn Fanatic. So it could just be replayed repeatedly to make sure it doesn't die off. Bit of a risky card. Balance. Brown Bear. That doesn't look like a brown bear. Maybe it does. I really don't know. It's my opinion. Scramble. More cards in the field are randomly repositioned. Yep. Random the card. Random the deck. The Alpha Demon. Blood Crazed in the shit. Uncontrolled Rift. This card, this is a hilarious card. I love this card, and I think I don't even have one. I really should place it in my deck just to see what happens. Drop Bear. Spreading Vegemite behind the ears is a proven deterrent against drop bear attacks. This is a really powerful card if you have 5 points. Weezer, Demon of Smog. Could be useful. And what profit Karam? She in truth half offered up her life as a ransom for the redemption of the world, and as a result, she failed. That could be really overpowered using a... This could be really useful in a giant, heavy deck. If I was actually interested in Warpath, I would probably use that. Star Trek Blister Pack. Oh, so the Star Trek stuff is out. I'm surprised I haven't seen any of it. Oh well. You know, I think I'm gonna... I think with this, I might just call it an episode, so hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy 20 with Let's Play Infinity Wars, and I am signing off.